I think you can tell a lot about people by seeing who they appeal to. That's particularly true, I think, of political figures. If you didn't have time to do anything else, you could just look at who their supporters are, these political figures, and cast your vote accordingly. For instance, if I didn't know anything at all about someone running for Congress except that they were supported by Bruce Springsteen, they'd probably get my vote. On the other hand, if they were endorsed by Alex Jones, you get the picture. That brings us to the young Republicans, or young Trumpers, same difference. Politico just got access to thousands of private chats on Telegram among leaders of young Republican groups throughout the country, and it exposes them as radical racists, anti-Semites, wildly sexist assholes, and of course, Trump supporters. They refer to black people as monkeys and watermelon people. They talk about putting their political opponents in gas chambers. They talked about raping their enemies and driving them to suicide, and talked up their support for Republicans who supported slavery. All this was revealed in thousands of Telegram chats that were obtained by Politico. And they were cocky. They joked about what would happen if their chats went public. But they kept them up anyway, which indicates they weren't very smart, which indicates why they support Trump. So since these lunatics were found out, some lost their jobs or didn't get jobs they had been offered. Of course, Republicans have started a rush to condemn them. But what they really are steamed about is that they got caught. But every one of these crackpots in 2,900 pages of chats were up to their necks in support of Donald Trump. Surely that must tell you something. The other side will, of course, give a what about answer of, oh yeah, what about Antifa? They support Democrats. First of all, Antifa doesn't exist as an organization, but I get your point. And yeah, I'll take anti-fascists anytime over Nazis. I've complained in the past that our side calls today's Republicans authoritarian or autocratic. I've said those are just dressed up words for what they really are, fascists. I think maybe I've been too kind. Maybe a better word is Nazis.